Hi all, welcome to CloudOps Boss. Today I will explain to the and teach you a GKE cluster provisioning using the Terraform. This project to demonstrating how to provision, connect and destroy Google Kubernetes Engine using to the Terraform, authenticating via to the service account. The project overview, like I will explain to you, what this project covering. GKE cluster creation using to the Terraform, service account based upon to authentication. I mean, we can using to the authentication purpose. You can create a one service account, then it will be connecting, authenticating to the cluster cloud and zonal GKE cluster. It means it is a like a demo or a learning purpose, right? Would be using quota safe purpose, less mission. Then custom node pool, like mission size, and connecting to the cluster using to the Kubernetes and clean destroy with the deletion protected disable. That would be helpful to the this most of the this video will be we'll see to the architecture, high level architectures like you Terraform. We know it's a Terraform, then Google provider service account authentication GKE cluster, like we can using to the custom node pool E2 small. That would be helpful to the main high level architecture of this video. Then we'll be show the project structure. In that project structure, we'll see this is the Terraform GKE domain. Something is there. Inside we have a rate main dot provider and variable Terraform TF file. Inside modules, main advantage of the modules reusable the code. For example, we want to provision to the one cluster and on the clusters in different environment like dev, QA, prod. That would be helping to the advantage the reusable code. Then we what we want to pre-request is Google Cloud project. I mean, in that earlier we are discussed with right, that would be helping to the umbrella of all resource of Google Cloud project. Then Terraform version, Google gcloud CLI, kubectl service account with the following rules. Then container, like what role we want to require admin, like a compute admin, service account admin. If you want to is it this is the learning purpose, right? We would be giving to the owner access. This is the entire authentication will be happening are there, like authentication service account, just to take it to the authentication export service account credential and activating to the service account. Then set up the project, like whatever you want to gcloud configure the setup, Terraform configuration and providers. This is the our file. I will be showing to the in VS Code what exactly what I have written in this provisioning to the clusters environment wise via environment wise GKE module dev QA prod. This project provision multiple GKE cluster using same reusable module. That would be module like I can say module in the dev. How would we calling to the module? Like we can give it to the source and module dot GKE and project name and region cluster name. You can give it here. This is the dev one. Then we will be seeing to the QA source module GKE same inside project code version and cluster name. I would giving to the QA. Then it is a prod one. It's a like prod this week uh, prod also just we would be changed to the prod. Actually it will configuration it will different for dev and QA, and the prod is different but is very secure and would be using to the uh, optimizing some scalability purpose. That just for demo purpose I have giving to the same configurations for and this is the things provider. Then GKE cluster configure zonal and uh, like quota safe, like this is the resource like Google container cluster. In this cluster name and we are using to the location and regional also use location also US central, but we need to using for learning purpose and demo. That would be less we are using. Delete protections, it will be destroying purpose, you need to false. And initially we can node count is 1. I would be giving to the 1 only, less GB we would be using. Then after node pool configuration, this is the optimizing, like primary nodes, like giving to the learning node port name and container cluster name, location, node count is 1, and a node configuration. Our mission type is a E2 small, very small, that one, just less configuration, this one. Two nodes are there, and disk type also standard one, that would be helping to the our thing. After deployment, deploy the clusters in the init, validate, plan, apply. It would be helping the in. Actually, I will show you in this VS Code. You can go here. See what are the our main file. This is the main file. I can say here we can give it to the provider and Google Cloud. Then give it to the provider also. As it is, I have written dev environment, QA environment, and as well as to the prod environment. This is I called why it is in the module the advantage reusable to the code. Then we have a module, one module are there. In module inside, I have a GKE and main dot TF file. We have written to the GKE configuration, everything. I mean, whatever container configurations, everything I have written in this the like resource group, node count, node configurations. Then will be variables we can declare it inside what the name, region, clusters, that would be helpful. Main is the main.tf file. I would be calling to the, we are majorly looking to the module. I would be using module. I will be calling to the module. Module means reusable the code. Once it is done, we would be run it to the code. Just you can give it to the Terraform init, Terraform plan, Terraform apply. Like then would be using to the Terraform init, Terraform validate, Terraform apply. Once it apply, it will be asking and it will be creating to the our three clusters. Like we have seen, right? This is a prod and QA dev prod. All three things it would be creating. I will show you. Yeah, here we can see how many clusters are there? Three clusters. See, this is the dev cluster, prod cluster, QA clusters. All three clusters it would be created. It will be taking to the, once is the Terraform apply, it will be taking the time. That's why I will already run it. That's I will show you into the directly in demo here. If I want already in dev QA and prod QA, it is there, right? We need to how to connect this one. I will show you this one also. How to how to connect to the uh, like this, how to connecting to the this I will show you. Here I can see, right, here we can see connecting to the GKE cluster. We need to install gcloud and container cluster get credential. I will connected to the dev connection. Now I will show you to the prod connection how it be connected. Just I can I have take it to the this one. This is the gcloud zonal and project code. Just I will copy and like I will go here, paste here. Then just I will already I have connected to the uh, dev, right. Now I will show you prod one, how it is the run. Prod gcloud container cluster get credential prod. Just we can connect it, fetching the cluster, yes, fetching configure entry generator for the prod GKE cluster. Then we'll see the mm, nodes, I mean kubectl nodes, like how it is there. Uh, just we can run it to the kubectl cube. I mean, we need to install to the kubectl pre-request. I told, right, GCP project is required, gcloud is required, then kubectl also need to install your PC. Kubectl get nodes. See, Yeah, how many is there? GKE prod, GKE prod cluster, prod GKE cluster. Then you can, I want to run it to one Nginx image. How will we run it? We'll see here. Just we can run it to the test. It is working or not. Just copy, like we can mention it to the cube, kubectl, kubectl, paste it. I will paste it. Kubectl run Nginx image. See, Nginx image is a created. Now I can check this one. It is installed or not. Kubectl get node, get pods. One pod is running. Yes, see, Nginx server is a pod is running. Now what we want to see, it's a then after once it is required or in your real, just we can keep it. Otherwise, you can destroy to the our cluster. They just Terraform destroy. Once it is asking, it will be destroy that one. What we want to learn, what we are learn in this video, uh, how to create a clusters using to the Terraform. Terraform modules. Modules mean reusable. Connect creating a cluster and connecting to the cluster, checking to the our one image, test image. That's it. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please subscribe, share, comment. Thank you. That's it.